Life Global USA is a non-profit organization formed by non-resident Indians living in America. Life Global has been supporting Project Life in Rajkot, Gujarat, their favorite charity partner in India. Project Life has been doing phenomenal work for over 4 decades in India, including social and humanitarian services, healthcare, promotion of education, women empowerment, environment, and so much more. To celebrate its 5th anniversary and raise funds for a noble cause, Life Global has envisaged 2 events. To talk about Project Life Charity and its close-knit relationship with Life Global USA, and to reveal to our audience the 2 spectacular events planned for the community, it is my great pleasure in welcoming our special guest today, Ms. Meetal Koticha Shah, Joint Executive Trustee of Project Life India, Mr. Rishikesh Pandya, Chief Development and Operating Officer of Project Life, and Mr. Amar Shah, Founder and Secretary of Life Global USA. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Before we begin, let's watch the Global Life USA video.
Life is a beautiful word, and if led mindfully, can turn into a blissful journey. Life can be served as the greatest journey along with destinations traveled consciously. How amazing is it for a charity organization to adopt the name Life and make it a project and a mission for the lifetime globally, naming it Life Global. The cornerstone of the torchbearer organization Life Global was laid in the year 2016 in New Jersey. The organization resolved to focus on the 3 areas, namely education, women empowerment, and healthcare. Amar Shah, a friend of Project Life, has been associated with them for more than 3 decades. He worked relentlessly to form a 501c3 registered charity of Life Global. Dr. Arun Palkhiwala accepted the responsibility to serve as the president, and subsequently Dr. Mahesh Varya joined as a vice president of Life Global. And finally, to give a rock-solid foundation, the team requested Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh to join and lead as the chairman of Life Global. Life Global was launched in 2018 in presence of well-known dignitaries, followed by launching of Life Global California. B.U. Patel, leading philanthropist, and Dr. Bhanji Kundaria helped in establishing Life Global California and was supported by Manu Shah, Dr. Ganpat Patel, Dr. Jaswant Modi, Harish Solanki, and group of philanthropists. In 2022, Life Global Texas also started by a philanthropist Dilip Punathar. In 2022, Sharad Shah joined as patron and advisor. The project commenced with the fundraising events organized in New Jersey, Connecticut, Chicago, Los Angeles, and St. Joe's to give an impetus to education, women empowerment, and the healthcare domains. Life Global supported Project Life in India to achieve a milestone of developing infrastructures of 108 primary schools, empowering 10,000 women economically and socially challenged, and to make thalassemia-free society and campaign for blood donation. Life Global has supported 12 other charities globally through expansion of hospitals, saving Indian art of patola making by training weavers and artisans. During COVID, they helped distribution of food in communities and hospitals, masks, sanitizers, oxygen concentrators, and planting trees in villages. We have spread the awareness of this noble cause by participation in all major events such as Jaina and AAPI conventions. On completion of 5 years, it's time to look back at the project's attempted impact of the efforts, milestones achieved, and celebrate the collective work. All Life Global charities touched over 500,000 people worldwide. Execution of such projects need participation and contribution of countless individuals. With a glorious past and resilient present, Life Global is supporting Project Life as a favorite charity. 43 years, 7 interventions, 9.8 million lives transformed. This is Project Life. Envisaged in 1978 to serve the humanity, Project Life has evolved as an unparalleled ecosystem. Blood, environment, thalassemia, education, health and wellness, women empowerment, and NRG Center. Let's take a look at each of our interventions. Life Blood Center. Since 1981, Life Blood Center has served the community. Blood components issued more than 652,000. Blood donation camps organized 5,400. Lives served more than 391,000. Our major recognitions include First Blood Bank in India accredited by American Association of Blood Banks USA. Most prestigious ISBT Award for Developing Countries 2020. Life Greenfield Center. Envisaged in 1990, the center has been contributing to environment conservation. So far, more than 266,000 trees distributed for replantation. Life Thalassemia Prevention Center. Ever since 1991, the center has been striving to make society thalassemia-free through awareness, screening and testing. The accomplishments include reached over 1.5 million people through awareness drive and benefited more than 656,000 persons through thalassemia screening. Life Education Center. Although established in 2000 in the wake of earthquake in Gujarat in 2001, the center has made it our mission to rebuild schools in remote villages and strengthen them with holistic development. High points of this endeavor so far: 91 schools constructed and dedicated. Life Health and Wellness Center. It was conceptualized in 2003 to promote yoga and wellness. Life Women Empowerment Center. Launched in 2008, the center has been providing women empowerment in diverse vocational skills. So far, more than 8,500 women have become self-employed. The emancipation of 35,000 people, including family members. Provided training for sewing, embroidery, catering, beautician, and computer operations, etc. All this led to the Best NGO State Level Award in 2010-11, presented by Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. During the pandemic, we provided uninterrupted blood service, distributed masks and sanitizers in interior parts of Gujarat, delivered training to below poverty women and widows using online platforms, organized several virtual yoga sessions, provided counseling related to health benefits and lectures. Over the course of time, Project Life has collaborated with global partner charities through Friends of Project Life, such as Life Global UK, Life Global USA, Life Global Canada, Life Global Australia, and Life Global Dubai for universal well-being and transformation. Domain of our charity wings is extended from rural territory to international arena, and this noble crusade is continued.
Starting with Neetal ji, you've been associated with Project Life for over 2 decades. What is Project Life charity? Personally, what does Project Life charity mean to you? How did you come to associate with it? Your role, the ups and downs you went through as an organization to bring it 4 decades later to where it is now.
So, Saurashtra Medical and Educational Charitable Trust, popularly known as Project Life, and Project Life started since last 43 years back. My father Chandrakant Koticha and his elder brother Shashikant Koticha, with the support of Kirit Vasa, they started this organization 4 decades ago. And there are so many ups and downs during these years because I joined Exona 2 decades back. So they initially that started there. At that time, there were the technology were different. Today the technology has changed a lot. But things today is moving in a good shape. So today it is much easier to run this. But it was truly difficult for my father and my uncle to run this organization. But this is the 43 years journey, and every time we have seen many ups and downs. But I must tell it has gone flawless, there was no anything that has been never go anywhere wrong.
So like we were talking earlier and you said it was just started with very meager sum of money.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell our audience about that.
My father and his elder brother started this Koticha Brothers only just 101 rupees. It was a
Wow.
small seed and now it has grown into a big banyan tree, we can say.
Kudos
but it was
to you. Kudos to you.
it was their hard work, efforts, and it's not really easy to start an
Of course not,
organization.
yes.
Yeah.
And at that point, and what motivated you? You were young, you know, your father was doing, your uncle was doing, but how did you decide like this is what you also want to do?
Yeah, very good question, Nidhi. Because when I was just 5 years old, I have seen my father and my uncle doing such a good thing. So I have seen, and basically I have grown up in that atmosphere. So it basically it runs in my blood.
Ah.
So definitely I have seen working, and I have seen to support and to help people and less privileged and marginalized is truly a good thing, and that encourage us to do more and more thing, and we have seen the smile on their faces, you know. So that makes more happiness to us as well. And since the childhood I have seen all these things, so that made me strong. What can we say? I was inculcated that nahi, I will do it for,
Wow.
and I will carry forward this because I have seen 40 years has been passed. So we are planning for next 40 years, and inshallah, if God grace, it will continue forever.
Amen
you know?
to that. Rushikesh Pandya ji, you've been associated with Project Life since last 25 years, and under your supervision, Women Empowerment Program of Project Life, which is running in 42 blocks and district centers of 259 villages and urban slum areas of Gujarat state, has recently achieved the milestone of empowering 10,000 economically and socially less privileged widows and women in Gujarat state. Before I ask my question, let's play the audio visual for our audience.
Our Matra Shakti is our pride. Women empowerment is very crucial to our development. Narendra Modi. There is no tool for development more effective than empowerment of women. Women are the real architects of the society. However, they have been deprived of access to education, quality healthcare, and employment opportunities. This deprivation is largely due to poverty, discrimination, and gender inequality. A large part of these women are widows, or women who live below poverty line. Out of global widow population of 258 million, India alone is home to nearly 40 million widows, almost 15% of the whole widow population. 1 out of every 14 women is a widow. About 68% of widows survive on less than 80 rupees, way below poverty line. With 90% rural women being unskilled, they don't get adequate employment opportunities.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. મારું નામ કૌશિકા પરમાર છે. હું અમદાવાદ દાણી લીમડા વિસ્તારમાં રહું છું. મારા ઘરમાં કુલ 9 સદસ્ય છે. ભાડાના મકાનમાં રહું છું. કોઈનો સહારો નથી અને મારા પતિ રિક્ષા ચલાવે છે. મારા મોટા બાબાને પણ નળીની તકલીફ છે. એ જમી પણ નથી શકતો. હું કઈ રીતના દવા દારૂ કરાવું એ મારી સિચ્યુએશન. પાલડીમાં લાઈફ પ્રોજેક્ટનું મારા પતિને ખબર પડી અને મારા પતિએ મને ત્યાં ગાડી ટ્રેનિંગ માટે મેં પાર્લરમાં જ મેં નામ લખાવડાવ્યું કારણ કે મને આગળ વધવું છે. હું ચાહીશ કે હું એક મારું પોતાનું પાર્લર શરૂઆત. આજે હું એક સફળ નારી થઈ ચૂકી છું. હું પહેલા કંઈ જ કમાતી નહોતી અને આજે એક નાનામાંથી મોટું પાર્લર મેં શરૂ કર્યું છે. તે બધો શ્રેય મારા દાતાશ્રી અને મારા લાઈફ પ્રોજેક્ટને જાય છે. આજે હું એક 40,000 રૂપિયા કમાઉં છું. તમે જોઈ શકો છો કે આ મારું કેડી બ્યુટી પાર્લર. હું એ લોકોના દ્વારે મારો ફર્સ્ટ સ્ટેજ જ મારા લાઈફ પ્રોજેક્ટ હતો. તમે જોઈ શકો છો કે મારા બધા એવોર્ડ હું એક સક્સેસ નારી થઈ ચૂકી છું. મારા જે ઘણી બધી બહેનો છે જે લોકોને દાતાશ્રી તમે પગભર કરો તેવી તમને ખૂબ ખૂબ વિનંતી.
She is the same woman, and you can imagine the transformation in her life after empowerment. Project Life envisaged women empowerment program way back in 2008 to empower marginalized women to lead a dignified life and earn their rightful place in society. While most women empowerment programs remain confined to vocational training and livelihood, our women empowerment program was founded on the vision of holistic empowerment. We conceptualized and implemented a systematic and measurable process of women empowerment. We carry out intensive survey to identify the needy women living in rural areas. Once identified, they go through rigorous vocational training for 12 weeks for various trades such as sewing, embroidery, catering, computer operation, beautician practice, etc. After the training, they are provided brand new equipment and kits of high quality at free of cost. We have also been recognized and awarded by Honorable Shri Narendra Modi as the best NGO in Gujarat state for our groundbreaking humanitarian work. Our work has been duly recognized at the national and international levels. Philanthropic visionaries and leaders such as yourselves have generously supported our humanitarian endeavors and made it all possible. Our vision by 2025 is to train and empower 15,000 women and to touch and transform the lives of 100,000 women in years to come. Thank you.
That was indeed commendable. Talk about the achievement and how strong women aiding from your charity are today, mentally, emotionally, and financially.
Yeah. First of all, namaskar. Empower women, empower nation. That is the slogan of women empowerment. So to empower less privileged women to make economically and socially stronger as to support their families and educate their children. So Women Empowerment Center aims to make widows and women self-reliant. So we are facilitating the process of livelihood, which we are giving vocational training in different trades like sewing, embroidery, catering, computer operation, etc. And we are giving in the more than 259 villages of Gujarat state of Western India.
Wow.
And the supplementary training we are giving for self-defense, gender equality, and banking, budgeting, and finance also played a wider role to women for holistic empowerment so as to live with dignity and status in the society. After providing, we are also giving equipment and market linkage. So this is the combo which we are giving: vocational training, holistic empowerment training, then equipment and market linkage. So women can start earning immediately, and we are uplifting the women's level from below poverty line to above poverty line.
Oh my God, you're doing so much. तो आप इतना कर रहे हैं तो सरकार क्या कर रही है?
सरकार के साथ मिलके हमने ये 10,000 women, जो first 3,000 women we empowered with the government of Gujarat and India, and Anandiben Patel, who was our former chief minister, they given a suggestion, and then we started this we just achieved a target of 10,000 women empowered, and our vision 2025 is to touch the lives of 15,000 women.
Wonderful. So how would you describe a self-reliant woman?
So a self-reliant woman earns INR 6,000 per month. So immediately after training, then in annum 72,000, leading to additional of INR 2.16 million in next 30 years.
Wow.
As a result, the total monetized value of 10,000 trained women after 30 years will be INR 21.6 billion, leading to growth and development of the India after 30 years. So that is the social return on investment. On only $350 empower a woman and their family and society at large. So that is the social return on investment.
Great. You've done all the calculations. You see, you have a great vision, I see.
Thank you.
Amar Shahji, you also happen to be a successful hotelier in the USA. Your association with Project Life is around 3 decades old. What was the main objective of establishing Life Global, and how did you mobilize the NRI community to come together and support Project Life?
Thank you. I'm raised in a Jain family, and humanity was part of our blood. Originally we started with our family wishes because my mother was only 3 standard education. So she wanted to do everything in education. So first of all, we started a school in our native place to educate girls. And that's how I fulfilled my dream.
When was this? Like how long ago?
About 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Right, yes. I was visiting Project Life in Rajkot for last 3 decades. I've seen the Kotecha brothers, how they work, how with clarity and what they do. So, and I normally go every year to India to visit all this project. I worked in USA with 3 or 4 foundations. I see the limitation of those foundations. They cannot offer what NRI or Indian living in USA wants to achieve. Like I did school in my village because that was my dream. So I wanted to help fulfilling people's dream. And by doing this, we have brought the entire global community into in our organization. So Indian people living in globally can come together and help people who needs.
So my next question was, how did you mobilize the NRI communities, your friends or relatives and family here? How did you tell them about this organization and tell them this is wonderful to be part of?
Like the Life Global, we started 5 years ago. The first year, we were able to grant only $58,000.
That is a lot, actually.
Right, yeah. And from that 58,000, in this 2022, we will do the grants about close to $1 million.
Wow, wonderful.
And that happened only because we have a lot of people living in our community. They are philanthropic, they have a good heart, they want to do for their motherland. Only thing is that they need somebody who can bring their wishes to the reality.
Of course. We have limitations. We cannot always be traveling and helping out personally, but
Right. So in last 5 years,
Yeah.
we were able to grant about $3.5 million.
How wonderful is that?
And doing also variety of programs like women empowerment, saving the Indian culture in India, like Patola art, helping hospitals, doing a lot of healthcare work. During COVID also we did a lot of work, which helped and not only that we want to work in India, we want to help in people in USA also.
Of course.
Because USA is our motherland. So definitely we want to involve young people.
USA is our Karam Bhumi, as they
Karam
say,
Bhumi,
and
right,
Janam
yeah,
Bhumi is
right, yes,
Bharat. Yeah.
Right.
So, Meetal ji, coming back to you, please elaborate on the social services provided at Project Life.
We started our social services in 1981 with the blood bank, and from blood banking to thalassemia prevention, and from healthcare support to primary education to health sciences, and from women empowerment to environment conservation, and then so on and so forth, for health and wellness to the connection between NRI and NRGs. So we started our services in 1981, and gradually when time comes and we added our services in once in 1981, and then again we started thalassemia prevention in 1991. And then moving forward, we started our primary education building program in 2001 after devastating earthquake came. And again in 2003, we started Health and Wellness Center to give yoga and health therapy to all those who are, to take care of their health. And again in 2008, we started our Women Empowerment Program. And then in 2011, we are being identified by the government of Gujarat, and we started non-residential Gujarati center of our Saurashtra region. And again recently we started Life Institute of Health Science. So we are giving training for DMLT courses to the students for healthcare services. So this is how our flow goes.
Wonderful. We have another audio-visual clip to show to our viewers.
Project Life initiated Life Education Center in the year 2000 for providing excellence in education through educational seminars, scholarships, and support. Subsequently, after devastating earthquake in 2001 resulted in severe loss of human lives, and the primary school buildings were either badly damaged or destroyed, Life Education Center is rebuilding the schools from the scratch. This project is ongoing since then and continues to develop infrastructure of the damaged and old school buildings benefiting 32,000 students yearly. It serves children in interior rural Gujarat and enables them to avail primary education in healthy and hygienic environment with holistic development. The activities include infrastructure development with state-of-the-art earthquake-resistant school buildings in interior villages for the government-run primary schools. Project Life has achieved the milestone of rebuilding 108 primary schools with the support of philanthropists and partner charities globally. The whole village unites as a single family and welcomes the donors, as such an occasion is witnessed only once in a century. And witnessing how life bridges the gap between idea and actual implementation by making their dreams come true. No, the dream does not end here. That was only the beginning of the journey towards building a better world. After developing a well-working institution, life works in some post-development phases to keep it alive and progressive day by day. Providing educational aid is one basic step post-development to maintain that enthusiasm level in students. With some basic facilities like hygiene kits, safe drinking water, computers, school furniture, library, etc. The center promotes holistic development of children through different projects. Scholarship program is one of them to encourage the students and motivate them for better academic performances in future, and also to reduce dropout ratio of girl students. Science on Wheels is another innovative step post-development through which life makes those students learn science in a very practical way by providing them science kits and proper training to their respective science teachers, and also organizing science fairs where students implement their ideas after gaining their knowledge with Science on Wheels. Talent Hunt program is one more innovative way to develop students' personality with indoor and outdoor games, and also by finding their hidden talents and showcasing it in front of the world. Moreover, digital initiative for introducing smart classes gradually in all schools and providing tablets to children will create a level playing field for them. We have set up an ambitious target of developing one infrastructure school in every alternate month. Come, join us to make a difference. Thank you.
Rishikesh ji, the milestone of developing infrastructure of 108 primary schools in rural Gujarat has been achieved under Primary School Infrastructure Development Program of Project Life. How does it feel, and what's the next milestone to achieve?
First of all, today we announced of 5th anniversary of Life Global that we achieved the target of 108, and now we reset and announced that our new target reset is 121 school by year 2025.
Wow.
So during the devastating earthquake of Gujarat in 2001, a majority of government primary school building were either deteriorated or demolished or damaged. So hence educational activities in school were hampered. Since considering that condition, we all over the world are focused on Kutch, but our focus is on the surrounding Kutch area, which are also damaged, like Morbi, Madia, Miana and other blocks of the Gujarat state. So the new infrastructure have all basic facilities like classrooms, including spacious classroom, multiple hall, playground, separate sanitation for boys and girls, and other facilities which we are providing to the villages, interior rural areas of Gujarat state. And today we are also giving, after the building, that is the first stage, and the second stage is we are giving holistic development to that all these schools, like we are giving scholarship and support, then talent and program, we dig out the talent from the rural areas and we are taking to the next level. Then we are also giving teachers training for Center for Excellence in Education as well. Now before COVID and during COVID and after COVID, we have a digitalization of teaching, learning through smart classes is being done gradually in all primary school. So far as on date, we have accomplished target of 108 schools.
Wonderful. Amarji, what benefits are available to USA-based donors?
And one thing is that Life Global is 501c3, so they can deduct 100% of the donation and take the advantages of in taxes. Our goal for this 2022 and 2023 is about this infrastructure which Rusikesh mentioned. I just want to mention that 108 was original target because most of the religious mala has only 108 beads on this mala, which we are extending to 121.
Very nice.
And another, what we have done is that we are trying to reach this 121, but our number one goal this year is there is a school in Khet Brahma which is 125 years old, built by Mahatma Gandhi ji. We want to build a residential school, new residential school in that location. And we need your support. We need your help. And same way, we have made our target to add another 1,000 women for women empowerment.
Wonderful. Mithalji, is there any specific incident or event which has influenced you to set up this organization?
Oh, very nice questions, and this question is being asked by so many people so many times. So yes, definitely there is always story behind anything happens, you know, and this is the case with us as well. As I told you, my father and his elder brother started with their friends. One incident happened in 1981. A friend of my father required a blood, and during that time there was no blood bank in our region. So some friend said, yes, I will donate blood for him. But because there was a scarcity and there was no blood bank in our region, so as we can say, blood can give a life, but if it is not safe and qualified, it may take life also. And then same case happened with the friend of my father, because by transfusing the blood at that time during he got of transfusion reaction because it was not safe and qualified. So at that time that person was dying, and he was they have seen the person jumping on the bed like anything. So that person, God is always generous, he gives some instinct when there is something mishap is being done. So that person thought, if I am dying, let me give a piece of my blood. So he immediately pulled that blood needle from his hand, and miracle happens. That person was slowly calmed down. And I am talking about 1981. And today I wanted to share that person is still living in today 2022, because that person was saved because of not giving the blood. And that is the reason why, if the blood, as I told, blood can give a life. If it is not safe and qualified, then it may take a life. So during that time, the Koticha brothers thought, yes, we need to have one blood bank in our region. So that thought came in that mind, and that friends together broke that idea, and they started first blood bank in entire region in 1981. And our Life Blood Center is the mother of our entire all interventions. So this way this happens. And as you say, if you can say women empowerment, my grandmother, as Amar Bhai said, my grandmother became widow at the age of only 21 years. And she studied only up till 3 to 4 grade. So she did Montessori training, and that is way, if women is empowered, they can make herself empowered, then give good education to the children. And my grandmother understand the value of education, so she brought up these 2 children in such a way. So today that this is happen. So there is always a story behind all these things. The women empowerment and education project started like this.
Hats off to your grandmother.
And because of her, today I am sitting in front of you all.
Of course, hats off to her.
Yeah.
So tell me, yours is a private blood bank, or do you cater to the whole region?
Yeah, we are our charitable trust, and we cater more than 200 hospitals are associated with us. So we preserve the blood and we issue to the hospitals. We are a standalone blood bank.
Very nice. So the government blood bank, there is nothing like that.
No. In India, we have either hospital blood bank, based blood bank, or government blood bank, or charitable trust. But ours is a charitable trust, and we issue blood to the all hospitals nearby our in 200-kilometer radius.
How big is the facility, and how much, like the storage and everything? That must cost a lot. And
Yeah, and
how
that
do
you need to come to Rajkot and see the blood bank, But yeah, it's ours is a blood bank is a state-of-the-art blood bank, and it's located in the very heart of the city, prime location, and more than 65 persons are working over there. All are qualified persons, and we have our blood bank in 15,000 square feet area, and all the state-of-the-art technologies are being there.
And where do you procure this blood from?
Blood donors come there, and we collect blood. We arrange blood donation camps as well.
Oh, okay.
So by this we are getting blood bank, bloods, enough supply of blood.
So I have a follow-up question on that. What is the impact of live blood centers and its core achievements?
Blood bank, I am just I'm sharing the news that Live Blood Center has recently achieved the award for Developing Country 2020 from ISBT, International Society of Blood Transfusion.
Wow.
And where 114 countries are member of that ISBT, and our blood bank is the only standalone blood bank who received this prestigious award. So and like we are first in the AABB accreditation, American Association of Blood Bank. We received that accreditation in 1985. Again, it is certified, renewed in 2022 also. And we are also.
What does this accreditation mean to you?
AABB, American Association of Blood accreditation is the peculiar standard that is the gold standard. All the things, highly qualifications or quality which we require. So, and that again we are a NABH, again a NABH accredited blood bank that fixes the standard and quality of blood banking standards. So, and there are 2,756 blood banks in India. Only few blood banks are like accredited. It's only 80 to 90 blood banks are NABH accredited. That is the quality standard of the blood banking,
Wonderful. Also talk about the fundamental objective of Live Thalassemia Prevention Center, LTPC, and its exposure in your region.
We started blood bank in 1981, and during that time we have seen 12 to 15% are blood going to the thalassemia major children. And it is this type of a disease.
They require blood, regular basis,
for the living. They require blood, and there is no cure for this. Only prevention is the cure. So instead of giving blood to any emergency or any accident patient or any delivery patient or any further emergencies, we need to provide the blood to the thalassemia, and ultimately that thalassemia baby is not going to survive for more than 15 to 20 years.
Is that true?
Yeah. So that is the agony of the life. But they require transfusion every 15 to 20 days. As the children go older, they need, initially it may take once in a month, but when he grows up, it need twice a month and then thrice a month. So we have seen majority, if we need to give, only thalassemia is the prevention, and so we started this thalassemia prevention program. Under this we conduct awareness drives, and we have reached to more than 1.5 million people for this awareness, and we have done 700,000 thalassemia tests in our entire region. So basically for the prevention only we did this thing. So for that purpose we have started this Live Thalassemia Prevention Center, just to prevent that disease. And we have now approached our government also to make a bill to make a thalassemia test compulsory for any college going student. and any pregnant lady. And we already float the message, if you are thalassemia minor, there is nothing to worry, but you should take care. When you go for a marriage, then you should not marry thalassemia. So our one-liner message to all of them is that thalassemia minor should not marry thalassemia minor.
Wow, that's something to think about.
Yeah.
I had no idea,
Yeah.
about this. Wow. Rishikesh ji, how are the goals and achievements of Project Life correlated to objectives of Life Global?
So our main focus, it is a primary school infrastructure development program. So we just achieve a target of 108 schools, which benefiting 35,000 students yearly. And our new target is 121 school to be rebuilt with the support of philanthropists across the globe and charities, partner charities like Life Global USA, UK, Canada, Australia, UAE, and Friends of Project Life in Thailand, Africa, and Singapore. Then we did 10,000 below poverty line women is empowered, and our new target is to 15,000 women to be self-reliant. And in thalassemia prevention and control program, we are giving for thalassemia free Gujarat, and Gujarat take a lead, and thalassemia free India and thalassemia free society. And that is our main goal to go for the 2025-2030.
Wonderful. Amarji and Rishikesh ji, both of you can answer this one. What is the admin cost of the project and how is the fund utilized? Starting with you.
Life Global, everybody is volunteers. So our project cost is 0.01%. So almost 100% goes towards the project.
Wonderful.
Because we have zero overhead cost.
That's wonderful. Like it's very hard to trust
Very right,
charities,
yeah, right.
even the big names.
Right.
And when you come to know of their admin costs, it's like only like 97% goes into admin and only 3% is actually going for
I'll
the
just give,
charity. So this is like great news,
Right, yeah.
and everybody would be so excited to
Right,
know
yeah.
about this.
Like I'll give you example. The last year we gave grants of about $721,000. Our admin cost was only $2,800.
That is so hard to believe, but wonderful.
Right, yeah. But that's the reality.
Yes.
That's what our book says, and that's the reason I request all of you
Yes.
that take advantage of tax deduction and do what you like to do in your life and help people.
Of course.
Yeah, Life Global is sharing 100% contribution donation to Project Life Rajkot, India. So we have a life building world headquarter in Rajkot called Life Building. It is 54,000 square foot area having 7 levels and 125 staff, qualified staff are working in this umbrella. And the admin cost of the education, women empowerment and healthcare is only 3 to 4%. So about 97% of the donation coming from the Life Global and the philanthropists like all American and North American Indians is going directly to the projects.
Great.
And this type of get together and various charity events get sponsored of philanthropy like Life Global charities and other charities. So we have a low admin cost for this project, and we are giving this all the donation to the projects especially.
Wonderful. Amarji, how can NRIs support the humanitarian activities of Project Life? Who's the contact person at Life Global USA and Project Life India?
They can go on our website, or they can call me personally. They can call Dr. Sneed Parikh, Dr. Palkhiwala, who is our executive committee, and they can guide you. And so that's the best way to find us, basically. And it doesn't cost anything. We are there to help you. I'll just give you one example.
Yes.
Basically, is that helping people is the most important thing.
I agree.
With a minimum cost. I'll just give you one example that during a COVID, we decided to help people in Gujarat by sending saris and open up sari banks in Gujarat.
Sari banks.
Sari banks.
Okay.
So people in USA sends me lot of boxes at my home. My garage was full of. It was a COVID time. I cannot take anybody's help. So me and my wife open each boxes, sort them out and pack 250 boxes, and we send it to India. And we will open up about 15 sari libraries to help the poor women in India.
But at that point, they would have needed the medicines or the food,
Yeah,
or
but-
even the railway ticket to travel from one place to another to their homes.
Right. Yeah. That's the reason we opened various locations in Gujarat, in a different district. So people can go easily, and it doesn't cost them anything. They can wear a brand new clothes for every occasions. And
Yeah, mentally you need to
Right, yeah.
have some kind of
right, yeah. And the thing is, by
happiness.
doing things like that, we get local community help. You will not believe how much community help in those projects. So it is going hand in hand together, basically.
Interesting. Now coming to the exciting part, Meetal ji, what is the purpose of your trip to the USA followed by Canada?
Only awareness, as Amar Bhai rightly said, we are here for the awareness drive, and basically people must know that this type of a program is being there in Rajkot city on the western part of the India in Gujarat state. So here sometimes people wanted to donate, but they are failing in identifying the right NGO. So we are there, we are here for the awareness. So
And you're also here for the event. Let's reveal to our audience finally what it is about.
Asha Parekh ji is also coming for this particular event, and she is also associated with us since last many years, and she has also seen our old programs. She is also involved in our blood bank, because our blood bank has issued more than 700,000 units of blood to poor and needy in thalassemia prevention. We have served more than 400,000 people lives we have served, and Asha Parekh ji is also involved in this activity.
So when did she decide to connect with you and your activities?
Yeah, I think I am not mistaken, but since 1990s she is associated with us, and she has been for the promotion of blood bank. If me and you can say, nobody is going to come forward for the blood donation, but if it comes from the celebrity's mouth, then there would be a huge river of the blood, you know. So for that purpose, she is associated with us. She came, she visited our project. She also helped us in thalassemia prevention, as well as she visited also one of our school, 108 schools, and give her inputs for that, and also in women empowerment program, also in kit distributions and all this. So here also in the 5th gala anniversary dinner program, she is also coming and participating in the program. And
it's happening on 18th of September.
On 18th of September, and again on 25th September we are having the same type of event in Los Angeles also. So
you have something to do with Garba,
yeah,
right?
Garba,
Yes.
Garba King, Mr. Dhiren Butch is going to be
the
there.
Garba King,
yeah,
of
and because Navratri is starting during that
Yes.
time, so we are having the fun with this type of a program. So this is the basic reason for our travel.
In the future, what else can we look forward to with the initiatives from both Project Life, Life Global USA? Please share your closing remarks, starting with you, Rishikesh.
Yeah, so we have a mainly a target of 15,000 women. So 1,000 women with support of Life Global we can empower in 2025, and 121 school, of course. We have set up the target of 121 because the COVID came, then the 2 or 3 rooms of schools, elementary school, first to 8th standard, and there are 2 or 3 rooms or that there are also damaged. So the government of Gujarat and India also requested to give this infrastructure from 8 to 10. Every 75 days we are dedicating one school to the nation. So we decided from 8 to 10 school to 12 to 14 schools.
Wonderful.
And celebrating this 5th anniversary gala of Life Global, a musical evening with Miss Asa Parekh on scheduled on Sunday, September 18, 2022 at 6 p.m. At Mirage Edition, New Jersey. And another event, an evening with dance and Garba for seniors and youth with Dr. Dhiren Booch, a Garba King. Is organized on Sunday, September 25th. So, followed by dinner at Sanatan Dharma Temple, Norwalk. The event is envisaged by Life Global Incorporation. So, it is an honor to extend the invitation to all non-resident Indian and Gujaratis to be our guest and witness our 43 years humanitarian journey of Project Life at Rajkot, Gujarat, India. Seeing is believing. So that is our main message, to invite all these North American Indians. And we are here to invite all these
Thank
Indians.
you so much. Meetal ji, your closing remarks?
No, but we heartily invite one and all to be a part of our program, and if in Los Angeles and in New Jersey both.
Of course.
So and we look forward for a long-term association with here North Americans, and yeah, definitely their support is tremendous to us. Like as Amar Bhai and the group of people, Amar Bhai, Sharad Bhai Shah, Dr. Sudhir Parekh is the chairman of our Life Global USA, and Arun Bhai Palkhiwala, Mahesh Warya, they all are together with us, and definitely more are the merriers. If more persons can join hands together, we can reach to the unreached, to the less privileged, those who are truly in need of our help and support.
Amarji, your closing
Yes,
remarks?
it is a team effort, and we are celebrating on this 18th of September to tell people about a 5-year journey, what we have done, how we have accomplished, and what we are going to do in future. Our future plan is, in next 2 years, we like to plan out a community cricket event with the popular cricket stars coming to USA and celebrate with us. It is really nice to say that during this event also, in IPL, we had some conference call with the cricketer Unadkat, and he said, "What can I do for Life Global?" I said, "Why don't you do one thing? Take 15 or 16 bats with you to Dubai and see which stars can join you and give their signatures." You will not believe, we were able to get signature of 18 popular #1 stars in India at no charge. And they all are here, and we are going to show it during this event, and we are going to try to raise close to $500,000 with those cricket bats.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so excited and looking forward to that. With that, we've come to the end of this program, and thank you so much for talking to ITV Gold, and all the best for your phenomenal humanitarian ventures. Thank you.
Thank you.